My name is Fred Sultani. Most of you personally knows me as the Straight Edge Reviews owner, promoter, unboxer, and reviewer. However, there are those of you who knows me in the Mortal Kombat online community as the longtime fan and collector that is known as Fraysol. These are my Mortal Kombat collector videos. Please like, subscribe, share, and also hit that notification button to know when the next time a collector video comes available. Thanks. Hey everyone, this is Kombat Collector Fraysol coming at you with another Kombat Collector episode. Um, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and like this video if you are a Mortal Kombat fan and or a collector, in other words. And also feel free to check our previous videos where we've interviewed recent uh, fans or people that were involved with Mortal Kombat in the past. So there's episodes that are specifically with the interviews, real good meaty interviews that you can go and check out. This video is going to try to be short and sweet if I can, and as well as talk about some MK news later on, in other words, and as well as address maybe potential putting together a contest for combat fans. So be sure to be subscribed and check out, comment down below if you what kind of contest you'd like to see in other parts. Something easy, something simple, something maybe complex where requires some artwork or whatever. I will share with you in another video the contest information. And also, if you're following me on Twitter, it is Fraysol on Twitter, Fraysol. I am on there. I am also on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. So I have various media outlets, in other words. I also do Shredder's reviews, which is our product promotion review unboxing side of things. So a lot of things going on here in my days. So I appreciate your time checking out this video. Without further ado, let's get into what I've collected since then. This is kind of the ultimate edition because there's been quite a few. Um, and some of them I'm actually going to throw into the context box and we'll go from there on what that looks like. From various websites that I've gotten these stuff in, we're going to start with what's behind me here. And I want to start with what I got from the Amazon French website. In other words, the international version. I picked up the Steelbook of Mortal Kombat Legends, obviously only to see if there was any difference. Obviously, the back of it is different, but I also picked up the collector's edition. In other words, it come with the Scorpion figure, which is mine is right here of that figure. I've gotten two of them from the U.S. version, so one is still still unopened, just like this one is. The big difference is they're all around the same, with obviously a different language on the back or whatnot, but the US version has numbered ones, whereas these guys are not numbered. So I wondered, if maybe this was limited to the US by, I think it was 10,000, I believe, which was, um, to not overpopulate the the area of that to have I mean, because I still go today and still find at Best Buy one or two of these guys, only because. But that is not the only multiple or the difference Mortal Kombat figure I've got. I also got from Target the Spawn variation with the axe. So the previous edition was the one with the sword, which I'm going to show you here real quick. And of course, that's the only difference. The same type of figure, Pixel Dan, I believe, he did an unboxing of this guy, and that's when we determined that it's the same figure. But of course, the box is a little bit different because you got a different image for the axe and the sword, in other words. Now, it depends on your, if you're an axe fan or a sword fan, in other words. And then soon here, you're going to have a variation of the club, in other words. Spiked Club, I think is what it's called. So you'll have a couple options to pick from. Unfortunately, when it comes to the variations, it's first come first serve kind of deal, and then of course the resellers that go out there and overloads eBay with reselling them for like twice the price or even more, which is kind of ridiculous. So I got extremely lucky with Target finding the X version, and I got sent a couple extras so I can give away. So that I'll have one in a giveaway future box. So make sure you subscribe so you can score one of those. I also collected physical copies of Aftermath. I do have these digital, so I like to collect these guys enclosed. I had a gift card and picked them up. So obviously, just for the variation copies, it tells you on the back what it is and what it includes. From what I understand, you get the game, a disc, and codes is what you get. So here soon I will get these Nintendo Switch, which is this is the same. It's a small card with the codes for both packs, in other words. Moving on, going to my Storm collectibles here. Bluefin had a sale for San Diego Comic-Con. They had this on sale as well, which I'm 100% sure I don't have, but I will have a future video of going over and sharing my Storm collectibles in a future episode. So make sure you look out for that in the future. But they had the Storm collectibles Mortal Kombat Smoke for only 50 bucks. Cannot beat that for 50 bucks. A Storm collectible figure for 50 bucks. Goodness. You can't pass that up. They usually are expensive and pretty pricey when it comes. But I also pre-ordered directly from Storm Collectible the Raiden figure as well, which is not going to come out of this bad boy for right now. It may, if I can find a way to retape it properly when I come back, but I got the MK2 Raiden. And then I believe the San Diego Comic-Con was a red version. So this is the blue version, Player One. And as well as picked up the Victor that came, the paper, the thing was all shredded, in other words, but the box was a-okay. So just the way that they had packed it was kind of unsettling, but it is what it is. So it may come out where I have a previous episode, I had gotten another one of these guys. So I'm not 100% sure, but if I make that decision, this may, or the other one, go into that. So we'll see contest-wise. So make sure you subscribe, and you'll know when the next time a video comes, or when that comes, then we can, you'll see what's in that prize pack. Moving on, from eBay, I couldn't pass this up. Obviously, I picked up another exclusive Raiden Funko from GameStop that came, but it was bundled with this, which is the Chase Variation 8-bit of Raiden, and I couldn't pass up because it had Richard Epcar's autograph on this guy, and I hope that he is watching this episode and can tell me and can authenticate this, in other words, because I would love one day to actually meet him in person because of how great of a voice actor he is. So, but essentially what it says is thunder blots out the sun. And that, I believe, is from one of the phrases that he says in MK9, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, if it's MKX or MK9, but I think it's one of those two games that quote where it comes from. From Fanfic Games, I picked up this thanks to my friend Justin, aka Tabak99. He pointed me to this company here. They had mugs, they had buttons. I believe that's about it. Um, so, but it looks like it's a soup mug, but has Scorpion as Sub-Zero and the MK logo on it, but it's more Sega based. So it's got other characters from Sega, you know, Sonic and Final Fight and the Sega and Sega 3DX and all that, which is pretty cool all around that. I did was sent an extra. We'll have that probably in that contest as well. So um, it looks like this, all wrapped up thanks to FanFit. They also had these pins that was available as well too, which is pretty cool. It's Sub-Zero only, but that's where you can find them at, or they're all on the social media sites. So shout out to FanFit for that, and also the order that I had with them as well. Um, from Jasco, this is the card company. They came out with these downloadable content cards, in other words, that just recently got released. I will keep one sealed, obviously, and then the other one would be opened here and go into my card set. So a sealed pack of Striker, and then on the back, I think the card on the back is different, I believe, but it's for the Versus uh, packs, in other words. So I look forward to updating my collection, in other words, of cards. I will have that in maybe a future episode. From the website Numbskulls, these MK keychains, there's a logo right there. I found them on, believe they're on Amazon as a store. Essentially, when you go to their website, they'll take you to the Amazon store wherever is local to you. But their website is www.numskull.com, and this is a part of their classic series. So they have the rights to make these guys, and as well as they have hats as well. And this one is not open, but it is different from the Target version. The Target came out, that Target had some as well. These are the international versions, and you can barely see it, and I apologize to the camera, but that right there says finish them, whereas the US has a big stick or big kind of deal going over the back here, and yeah, that was kind of different, so I had to get that into my collection as well. So, and then what else? I also got from Numbskull these Heat Mortal Kombat Classic mugs. In other words, what will happen is essentially it's the MK logo, and right up here when it's hot, the dragon will appear. In other words, so it's pretty cool. Not sure if I would drink one cup of coffee from that, but we will see. And lastly, besides the last piece here, are the media guides that I picked up. I picked up a bulk of these comics from a eBay user. They had several of the Goro #1s, Blood and Thunder #1, Blood and Thunder #2 copies, and then a whole bunch of #4 Goro Blood and Thunder. So some of these will go into a future contest as well to give them away to a lucky MK fan. Besides that, those comics, I picked up the MK1 book. This was something I had, and I know I have a copy of it downstairs in my set, but I wanted another one, so in case if ever I travel, I will have one and get one signed by the team. I also picked up the MK3 Arcade Secret Guide. I thought it was pretty unique to see all the pictures and everything of what it was. And then, of course, there's no EB games around here in the US, so I thought it was interesting with the sticker there. And then, of course, there's a poster here of MK2 that I will eventually fold out and frame because of how large it is. But it came with this, and then as well as I also got the Nintendo poster that has that big poster that I look forward to. This is the, actually no, this is not the Nintendo one. This is the GamePro poster that came out when the first game came. And as well as that, I got the trilogy guide. Picked that guy up only because when I was growing up, I love tracing and drawing these MK Ninjas or so. I did one and sent one into at the time Midway, and I'd be going to go through all my stuff and see if I can find that letter telling me how great of an artist I was for essentially creating my own character, and then got recommended that, you know, keep it up and kind of deal, which was pretty cool. It was kind of what got me into computers and where I am today, but essentially a letter telling me, you know, your character was pretty cool. Please keep up the good work and thank you for being a fan. That was pretty an awesome letter to get from Midway years ago. So if I ever come across that letter, I will definitely share that. I also got this guy, the Game Encyclopedia. This came from Game Players Encyclopedia, and this covered the Mortal Kombat game in there, so it was pretty cool to pick this up. Kind of retro magazine or so. So, and lastly, the last magazine I got was the Game Fan, and it covers the Mortal Kombat mythology, Sub-Zero with that art. I like that art. So if someone knows of a wallpaper that looks like that, let me know. Comment down below where I can find that. And the last of the last is from Sideshow Collectibles, and I got two of these guys, and I'm going to show them off here. And some of you have already gotten this already, but I had to do a quick unboxing of this guy for you guys. So this is the Sideshow Collectibles. It looks like a Mortal Kombat arcade. Now, I'm not a big fan that they did this route where it's the legend or the classic type on the front and back, and you know, it doesn't look like the actual arcade and everything, which is, I mean, I can't be picky, but you know, they're trying to make this look like a regular arcade, so they kind of did with the controller there and everything, and the coin slots that look right there, but they're not engraved, or it's just all flat. So, but when you open it up, nothing inside. Comes with that. I believe it's silver coin that they created, that of the MK Dragon, of the Queen Elizabeth coin. I believe that's what that is, and they make only a certain number of these guys, and I mean, I think if I remember right, Sideshow Collectibles sold out of these guys and now are being resold on eBay. So if you're trying to buy one of these guys, do not go to those resellers and try to resell those or buy the resold ones. You should only pay $90. That's how much one of these guys costed through Sideshow. I don't know if they will ever have them again, but I wanted to share with you guys that quick unboxing. So, news-wise, if you are collecting the McFarlane figures, the Scorpion, not Scorpion, the Katana and Baraka is now available on Big Bag Toys. Was alerted just this past week that they are now available for pre-order. So mine is pre-ordered now. I have a one of each, in other words. And so what will in a future video, it will be later this year that they will be available, and we'll be showing in a future episode what those look like, and then as well as if I'm ever in a store, which I don't know if they'll be in GameStop or whatnot, or Target, or but I think that they'll be online. And Big Bad Toys so far is the only store I've seen. I know Entertainment and other stores like that will have them. I just don't know pricing wise how much they're going to be. They're coming at $20 for a figure, and Big Bad Toys has an option for $2 more. They will make it a collectible, so it will be in a enclosed box, in other words, or a packing, so you don't have to worry about opening it up or whatnot. They do that for you for $2 more. So go check out Big Bad Toys. And pre-order if anything. I also have the Scorpion bust that will come out. In my previous video, I did the Sub-Zero one. So the Scorpion will be coming soon, as well as the full body Sub-Zero statue from Diamond Select, and as well as Katana. That is also coming here soon as well. And from Iron Studios, the Goro statue had just came online, but it is sold out through the Iron Studio store. But it looks like you can get that same statue, pay a little bit more, unfortunately. But Big Bag Toys will have it on their site as well too. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm looking at my clock here, and I'm seeing I'm at like 20 plus minutes. I appreciate for anyone who watches this video in entirety. You guys are awesome. For being a subscriber, thank you. Please comment down below what was your favorite MK item that I collected in this past, since the last episode, or what figures or what items are you guys looking forward to collect as well. So until further next time, you guys subscribe and like and share and help me grow here. And we'll go and see you in the next episode of the Kombat Kollector Fraysol. Later, everybody. Flawless victory.